What's up, you guys? So we're back at it again. This is my second video, and let's get it on and popping. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a questions and answers video and get to know me. So I put on my Instagram, hey, ask me questions, yada yada yada, and some people threw some questions out there, and here we are today. I'm also going to be eating some taquitos. Love them. And you know what it is? We got the big red on deck. I wasn't originally gonna eat on this, but my parents came home to taquitos, and I was like, say less. But I don't mean to be ungrateful, but they forgot the limons. But I'm not tripping, cause your boo's hungry. So first things first, before I start, excuse me. I'm filming right now in my son's room, and if you're wondering how I got so beautiful compared to my last video, it's because your girl got a ring light. Hey. Anyways, next step, we're gonna throw some chile on the taquitos. Say less. If y'all are wondering like why I'm so excited right now and like why I'm acting a fool, it's because of these chiquititas. These little girls are so beautiful. Love them. Shout out Murderbach. Before we start, let me give you a nice sexy view of these pretty little boys. And let's take one big bite. This right here. This right here. So today on Instagram, I posted on my story for you guys to ask me questions or yada yada yada. Ask me whatever you want, and you guys replied with some good questions. But first, I'm gonna start with basic information about me. I am 23 years old. I was born and raised in Darla. Oh, I swear, bro. I told y'all, Darla be acting a fool. She swears. Anyways. So I'm 23 years old. I am born and raised in San Anto, 210. You already know what it is. I have 2 older brothers. I got my man, and I got 1 baby, and I got a mom and dad. And I also got 5 nieces and 1 nephew. And if you follow me and you're my friend, then you know how important they all are to me. So that's why I gotta mention them. Right now, it's like 8:30 p.m. I had something in my teeth. All right, so that's my basic info. Let me jump into these Instagram questions because I skimmed through them a little bit and I was like, okay, that's a juicy question. So let's check them out. Excuse me. Okay, so first question. I'm reading it off my laptop because I'm filming this on my phone. Okay, so baby boy essentials. If you follow me on Instagram already or follow me on anything else, I have a son and he's 6 months old, and this is his little room thingamabob. I would say I don't know too much about little boy essentials only because my son is only 6 months. So I'm not too sure, you know, what he's going to need later on in the future. But my favorite essentials right now that he has, and I think that you should get your baby boy it if he's a baby, just to make him look a little fly and have him looking fly without really trying. Because, you know, when you have a baby, they just grow, 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 and grow. And it's like, you're just wasting all these clothes and no need to buy all these cool outfits since they're growing anyways, you know? So, first things first, a little pair of Air Force Ones, all white Air Force Ones. So, I bought my son a pair in like 2 sizes bigger because my son is a big boy, so his shoes don't look humongous on him. And he's been wearing them for like 3 months already, and they're white pairs of Air Force Ones, so they go with everything. And he always looks fresh, you know? You got the Air Forces on, you either wearing them with the shorts, with the sweats, with the onesie, and he's rocking them. So I would say Air Force Ones for show. Next thing, your son has to have jewelry. You have to have the nameplate bracelet because it doesn't matter what he's wearing, what he's looking like. If he has a nameplate bracelet, he's repping the culture, you know? And any little baby with gold jewelry on, it's like, wow, he's so cute, so fresh. So nameplate bracelet. I love you. Another essential I always have in his baby bag, baby face wipes and hand wipes and baby lotion, because you know when they're drinking their milk and it spills all over them and they just smell like leche on their neck because, you know, all their rolls are all keeping it tight. So I just wipe him up with the wiping, and I'll put baby lotion all over him and have him smelling like a brand new baby again. Because, you know, everyone loves little babies because they smell like babies. He stays smelling like a pretty baby. So baby lotion and wipes for show. All right, so for the baby essentials, I would say those are my top 4 because they always come through. And like I said, my baby is not big enough for me to have so many essentials right now. So that's just the minimum. And yeah, next question. How do you still find time to get ready? All right, if you know me, you know I'm always done up. I always have my hair and makeup done. I'm always wearing something extra or something, you know, just cute and cash. And this is something that I have done all through high school, and I still carry that today. I would say that, you know, just because I have a baby doesn't mean that I don't have to fix my hair and do my makeup. And, you know, you always have those haters that go to work with you or whatever, or around you, and they're like, I don't know how you can do your makeup every day. I cannot do that. I just wake up and come to work because I have nobody to impress. Like, okay, that's nice that you like to go to work not caring how you look, but I care about how I look. And that's something that my mom taught me. My mom always told me, you know, you have to look presentable anywhere you go. You never know who you're gonna bump into. So that is really important to me, my appearance. So, I mean, even having my baby, I just learned to do my makeup in like 20 minutes the most. And I mean, 20 minutes is not that long. And then I honestly can curl my hair and like this look right here, this hair curl, I can do this hair curl in like 3 to 4 minutes. Not lying. So I feel like you just kind of, you know, have to find a method, like a fast way to get ready and make yourself look decent, you know. Next question, how is it being a new mom? I would say before I had my baby, I was a little bit more carefree, a little bit more wilder, did all kinds of crazy stuff. But having a son now, it has made me settle down a lot and open my eyes. Because now when I feel like doing something crazy or, you know, just doing the most, I think now because I have my son. So I'm like, if I go over here and do this and do that, what if I don't make it home? Or what if something happens? And if something happens at this point, it's not me that I'm worried about and people around me. I'm more worried about who's going to take care of my son. So I would say now that I have a baby, that I really changed how I view things and the decisions I make, because your girl used to be wildin', but now I'm styling. Being a new mom has made me mature a lot more and grow up a lot more. Not completely, because I'm still super immature and super crazy, but in a more cautious way. What is your favorite type of day? My favorite type of day would have to be Saturday and Sunday, because it's the weekend, and I mean everyone loves the weekend one. And it would have to be super sunny but pretty breezy too. I mean, I'm down for the cold, I'm down for the winter, I mean, and I'm down for the heat too. But my favorite day, oh, you know what, I like the rain too, because the rain be putting me in a different state of mind, and I'll be chilling and I'll be feeling lit and, you know, relaxing, reading a book and swaying with the trees. When it's sunny and it's windy, I want to wear me a crop top, and I want to get some chanclas, have my cute hair in a little bun, some light makeup, go swimming, you know, something cute and cash and summery. So I would say I really like a sunny, windy day, if that makes sense. Next question. What will your page be about? My page is going to be about all kinds of things. I don't know. If you know me, then you know that I do all kinds of stuff all the time. I'm always up and down, trying new things, getting into new things. So, I mean, I would say expect to see all kinds of random stuff on my page, because I'm a random gal. All right, next question. Where is your favorite place to shop? I really like, this was before I had a baby. Now that I have a baby, I mean, who really shops for themselves when they have a kid? I like Zara a lot. Who doesn't like Zara? I love Topshop. Topshop goes hard. I love The Guess by Marciano. That is my fave, because, I mean, some of those stores are a little bit on the pricey side, but when it's just you, you can afford it. If you can spend $100 on food, you can spend $100 on a shirt. What shows are you watching on Hulu or Netflix? I do not have Hulu. Maybe I'm asleep on it. If I'm asleep on it, let me know. But right now I just use Netflix, and I have probably watched everything on Netflix already, and I'm sick of it. I can watch Jane the Virgin over and over and over again. And I'm gonna be real, I hate that show. I hate it. I hate the show. I hate it. But I can't stop watching it. I can't stop. But I've already seen the season over and over again, like 3 times. And same with The Office. The Office, I love The Office, because who doesn't? But I can watch The Office over and over and over and over and over again. This is not a show that I watch, but it's To All the Boys I Once Loved by, I don't know, but it has like Laura Jean in there, and she has another one called, oh yeah, P.S. To All the Boys I Love, I Still Love You, or something like that. And I love those movies, and I'm real big on romance. I love romance, but I don't like cheesy romance movies. Like The Notebook, that's not my swag. I really like those 2 movies because they're about love, but they're super cute and super colorful and have cute, happy music, and they just put me in a good mood when I watch them. So those are my top. What is my favorite makeup product? Honestly, that's a hard one, only because I don't really know about makeup like that. My lashes, I guess. I use these like lashes by Kiss, and I like them a lot because they look so natural, and that's kind of the look I go for all the time. something simple and natural. So I like the big lashes, don't get me wrong, but they just don't really fit my face for an everyday look. It's like if I'm going out and I'm looking like sizzling, I could throw on some big fanny lashes. But usually I like the Kiss. I don't know what they're called, but I know what they look like. But I would say these lashes were her. Next question, do you still box? I am a professional boxer. I went professional when I was 19 years old, and the sport of boxing has been in my family my entire life. So it's something I've done my entire life. But as far as competitively, I did not fight amateur. I went just straight to professional when I was 19, and I had one fight. The second fight I was gonna fight didn't fall through because just a lot of different stuff. Not my fault though. But no, I am not boxing right now. I don't know if I plan to go back to boxing. A lot of people tell me, oh my gosh, when are you gonna fight again? When are you gonna fight again? And I would like to fight again, but boxing is, all you do is eat, sleep, and box. And that's literally it. Like, you literally have no time for anything else. And I'm a little busy right now, so it might pop up again in my future, but as of right now, I'm chilling. Next question, what is your favorite place to eat in San Antonio? I don't have a specific place. It just depends what we're talking though, because I love Mexican food. I really like this place called Blue Moon. There's a place called Rosas. Oh my God, go stupid. I just have too many Mexican restaurants I like to name, but that's probably my top. But if we're not talking Mexican, I would say your girl loves Chili's. I love Chili's so much. And I love 54th Street. 54 go hard. Next question. What do you like to do to de-stress? Very good question. What I do to de-stress when I am super stressed out, believe me, I've tried every method in the book to de-stress myself. And the only thing that can make me chill is literally prayer. Swear. You know, just like everyone else, I get very stressed out. I get very upset. I get sad. I get in my feelings. I get in my head. I, argue with myself in my head. You are your worst enemy. To de-stress myself when I'm feeling all these weird ways is I pray. What I'll do is I'll go to a separate room from everyone else. If I'm in the room with my boyfriend and my baby and I'm really not feeling it, or if I know I'm giving off a bad energy to my man, or, just in general to whoever I'm around, I will step away and I'll go into a private room. Well, we have a guest room here in the house. I'll step away and I'll go to that room and I'll pray for like a good 15-20 minutes or however long it takes me to get out of that state. Because like I said, I've tried every method in the book. Just like everyone, when you want to de-stress, have a margarita, have a drink, smoke a joint, whatever it is. I have done everything to de-stress, and what I've noticed is all these things that take you out of that state, they're only temporary. So they only take you out of that state in that moment, for that day, for that time. And what I've learned is by praying and asking God to take certain feelings out of you, that's long term. So those aren't temporary fixes the way we have our temporary fixes. Like I said, drinks or whatever it is. My new temporary fix is praying. So when I feel some type of way, like I said, I go to the room, I pray, I talk to God, and I tell him, I know that I'm wrong for feeling this way. I know that I shouldn't act this way. I know that being angry like this is not of you, and I want to change this because it's affecting whoever I'm around. So my biggest thing is prayer. Try it, trust me. And if you feel like praying is hard for you and you feel like, oh, I feel like he doesn't listen to me when I'm asking for something, or I'm praying and I feel like I get no answers, then the real thing that you should be praying for first is for a relationship with God. Because we can all pray and pray and pray and pray, and you don't feel nothing sometimes, or you feel like you're getting nowhere, but you really have to have a relationship with God before you start really asking for things and expecting stuff in return. So ask for a relationship with him. When you're praying, and tell him, God, I really want to have a relationship with you. Like, please speak to me. But he needs to know that you really, really mean it. So if you don't really pray like that and you don't really know how to pray, that's a good way to start. And if you really mean it and you're really feeling it, God will see and he'll have your back. Trust me. So if you don't really pray like that and you don't really know how to pray, that's a good way to start. And if you really mean it and you're really feeling it, God will see and he'll have your back. Trust me. Okay, so the last and final question I have is, what are your long-term and short-term goals? All right, so short-term, I really want to get back in shape and I want to get the body I had before I had a baby. I used to think like, oh, when I have my baby, I'm gonna work out and it's gonna be easy and I'm gonna be all skinny again, la 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 da. But to all the moms out there, I feel you, and it is hard. So it's like, some people can say like, oh my God, you're not even fat, like you don't even look fat. But what happens when you have a baby is your stomach gets like super squishy. So all the crop tops and tight pants you used to wear before, all your cotton pops out and it's not the same because you're so much squishier. So it's like Play-Doh when you're going like that. Before, like back then, before you had your baby, your tummy was probably like a lot tighter and it didn't pop out as much. But short-term goal, I want to get back to how I was before. I also want to get myself back in school because I'm gonna be honest, I'm just being real. I don't know exactly what I want to do with my future right now. I still am like, I'm kind of clueless, you know, just being honest. A lot of people have their set goals and had their goals from very long ago, from when they were little, like middle school, elementary, high school, whatever, and they stuck with it and they went with it. I still have not found my complete passion that I want to go 100% on and, you know, make this big old career or make this living or whatever. I haven't found that yet, and I'm just being honest. So short-term goal, get my body back and get back in school. I don't need to go find this one major and shoot, you know, full force on it. So the first things first is I want to get back into school so I can get started. Long-term goal, my long-term goals would be to have that career. One thing that I feel like I would be really good at doing, and I think that I would really like it, is but I don't know 100% yet. I don't know if this is exactly what I want to do because I can bump into something else. But I have thought about being a special education teacher, so for special needs kids, things like that, because I feel like I've always loved special needs kids. All through middle school, I was volunteering. All through high school, I volunteered. I'm really patient when it comes to special needs kids, and I love them. Those my babies. I also have a really good friend who's special needs, and I took her to prom with me. I took her to homecoming with me, and that is my girl, and I still talk to her till this day. So I have a really big heart when it comes to kids with special needs. So I hope that I can someday, you know, work with them and maybe, like I said, become a special needs teacher or something like that. Something in that area. I hope that I could do something like that. Another part of my long-term goal would be to be a complete woman of God. Like, it's really hard to be holy and to be godly, you know, especially at a young age. It's so much more difficult for us because when it comes to temptation, it's crazy. And it's hard. It really is hard. So I do read my Bible, I do pray and stuff, but I'm not perfect. Like, I still say bad words, I still do this and do that, like, but I know that God sees that I'm trying, and I hope to one day when I'm 35, 40, and I'm a whole mother and I have more kids and stuff, that I will be a lot more settled down and a lot closer to God, just because you know, that's the type of woman I want to be one day and raise my kids to be like that. So I would say that's my long-term goal. I never really cared about having all this money and having a big old house, things like that. And I've always said my main thing that I want in life is to be happy. I don't care about, you know, money, clothes, like all the extra materialistic things. I'm more concerned about having a happy family and having a good life with my son and my future kids and my parents, and, you know, and being better overall for myself and for God. Because ultimately, yes, the world's fun, everything's so much fun, but none of these things are gonna matter one day when we go to heaven. God is not going to care about our cars and our clothes and blah, blah, blah when we go to heaven. So my long-term goal is to one day be closer to God. But as of right now, I'm still struggling just like everybody else. We're not perfect. I do the same things that you do. And, you know, you do the same things that I do. So thanks for watching my video. And don't forget to subscribe. Tell your homegirls about me. Tell your homeboys about me. And love y'all.